Topic: Aiken Grade 3. My father is a famous musician.
My father is a famous musician.
Mr. Donnie will buy a new bike this weekend.
Mr. Tony will buy a new bike this weekend.
My children are going to play soccer soon.
My children are going to play soccer soon.
My brother still sleeps with his favorite toy.
My brother still sleeps with his favorite toy.
He is very popular all over the world.
He is very popular all over the world.
I will practice piano next summer.
I will practice piano next summer.
What did you do during the winter vacation?
What did you do during the winter vacation?
I will be meeting with a famous person this Sunday.
I will be meeting with a famous person this Sunday.
My favorite song genre is pop music.
My favorite song genre is pop music.
I will sell this bike.
I will sell this bike.
I am going to bring this orange juice.
I am going to bring this orange juice.
This watch is expensive.
This watch is expensive.
I will join this team.
I will join this team.
This dog is so cute.
This dog is so cute.
I will leave school this year.
I will leave school this year.
My dog ate enough food, so it is full now.
My dog ate enough food, so it is full now.
Why is she crying? What did it happen?
Why is she crying? What did it happen?
My opinion is different, so let's agree to disagree.
My opinion is different, so let's agree to disagree.
I will invite her to the party.
I will invite her to the party.
How about you, John?
How about you, John?
I will plan my next holiday soon.
I will plan my next holiday soon.
Let me ask you some questions.
Let me ask you some questions.
Until the bus stops, please wait.
Until the bus stops, please wait.
The school is around the corner, so we are almost at the end.
The school is around the corner, so we are almost at the end.
I am sick, so I cannot go to school.
I am sick, so I cannot go to school.
He is very excited because he met his favorite singer yesterday.
He is very excited because he met his favorite singer yesterday.
My favorite subject is science.
My favorite subject is science.
I went to the library last summer to borrow books.
I went to the library last summer to borrow books.
My mother will visit your house.
My mother will visit your house.
This pen is so cheap. Let's buy a few more.
This pen is so cheap. Let's buy a few more.
I will go shopping and then buy food.
I will go shopping and then buy food.
Please show me this paper.
Please show me this paper.
This tea is not good. Can I have coffee instead?
This tea is not good. Can I have coffee instead?
What about you, John?
What about you, John?
I will go to the garden to look at the flowers.
I will go to the garden to look at the flowers.
I will look for my sister.
I will look for my sister.
I am glad to meet you.
I am glad to meet you.
I could not go shopping because of the rain.
I could not go shopping because of the rain.
The dog is always by me.
The dog is always by me.
Mr. Tanaka will stay in this room during his visit.
Mr. Tanaka will stay in this room during his visit.
I hope that we can meet you soon.
I hope that we can meet you soon.
This food is very delicious. The chef is good.
This food is very delicious. The chef is good.
Why don't you go to school together with me?
Why don't you go to school together with me?
I am going to decide where to go.
I am going to decide where to go.
Let's meet here later after we finish shopping.
Let's meet here later after we finish shopping.
I went to the school festival last summer.
I went to the school festival last summer.
Did you take a vacation during the winter?
Did you take a vacation during the winter?
I want to buy my own car.
I want to buy my own car.
I will study by noon.
I will study by noon.
It is important for you to study.
It is important for you to study.
I remember going to school together with you a few years ago.
I remember going to school together with you a few years ago.
I am so nervous now. It's almost my turn to sing.
I am so nervous now. It's almost my turn to sing.
Please look at your eye.
Please look at your eye.
How is the weather today?
How is the weather today?
The TV was set in front of Grandma's bed so she can watch her favorite show.
The TV was set in front of Grandma's bed so she can watch her favorite show.
We have to study as soon as possible.
We have to study as soon as possible.
I will grow this tree. One day, I can get lemons from it.
I will grow this tree. One day, I can get lemons from it.
Please carry this heavy box.
Please carry this heavy box.
This machine is very heavy. I cannot move it.
This machine is very heavy. I cannot move it.
You need to study more.
You need to study more.
I ate a lot of food.
I ate a lot of food.
I am sure that you are a teacher.
I am sure that you are a teacher.
I have just arrived.
I have just arrived.
The shop is over there.
The shop is over there.
I am going to borrow your book.
I am going to borrow your book.
This place is good for our next vacation.
This place is good for our next vacation.
He will break the record.
He will break the record.
My birthday is on the 23rd of June.
My birthday is on the 23rd of June.
I usually take the train to go to school.
I usually take the train to go to school.
I think this team will win because they are better.
I think this team will win because they are better.
This food is very healthy. It is good for you.
This food is very healthy. It is good for you.
The sign says to turn left to the library.
The sign says to turn left to the library.
One day, I met her.
One day, I met her.
Maybe I will meet you at school tomorrow.
Maybe I will meet you at school tomorrow.
How often do you go there?
How often do you go there?
I took your bag by accident.
I took your bag by accident.
This dictionary is very useful for looking up words.
This dictionary is very useful for looking up words.
I will put this book on the table.
I will put this book on the table.
I will try on this shirt.
I will try on this shirt.
Studying math is difficult for me. I don't like numbers.
Studying math is difficult for me. I don't like numbers.
I am interested in studying English.
I am interested in studying English.
I visited his house when he was studying.
I visited his house when he was studying.
He put his paper beside the books on the table.
He put his paper beside the books on the table.
The wind is very strong today. My hat is going to be blown away.
The wind is very strong today. My hat is going to be blown away.
I believe that you did not do it.
I believe that you did not do it.
I am sad because my cat is sick.
I am sad because my cat is sick.
I should study math.
I should study math.
This clock is a few minutes too fast.
This clock is a few minutes too fast.
This watch is worth about 1,000,000 yen.
This watch is worth about 1,000,000 yen.
This room is too bright. My eyes hurt.
This room is too bright. My eyes hurt.
I made the same mistake again.
I made the same mistake again.
I want to hear her story.
I want to hear her story.
I am looking forward to meeting you.
I am looking forward to meeting you.
I can cook this dish.
I can cook this dish.
I have to drive, so I cannot drink.
I have to drive, so I cannot drink.
I have to wash my face. I got mud on my cheeks.
I have to wash my face. I got mud on my cheeks.
I will get a delivery today.
I will get a delivery today.
I have to find my things.
I have to find my things.
This lake is full of fish.
This lake is full of fish.
I really love him.
I really love him.
I sometimes write letters.
I sometimes write letters.
It is an exciting show.
It is an exciting show.
I will write a letter.
I will write a letter.
I will make a birthday card for my sister.
I will make a birthday card for my sister.
Mount Fuji is very tall.
Mount Fuji is very tall.
I guess that you are a doctor.
I guess that you are a doctor.
My house is between the school and the station.
My house is between the school and the station.
The 7th month of the year is July.
The 7th month of the year is July.
Please give me some more information.
Please give me some more information.
I will pay to buy my house.
I will pay to buy my house.
My favorite season is winter.
My favorite season is winter.
I have already finished.
I have already finished.
This food was sold out.
This food was sold out.
I will take care of my child.
I will take care of my child.
March is the season of graduation ceremony.
March is the season of graduation ceremony.
I wear a uniform to school.
I wear a uniform to school.
I go to university to study.
I go to university to study.
My favorite subject is math.
My favorite subject is math.
It is difficult for me to communicate with people.
It is difficult for me to communicate with people.
There are plenty of delicious food.
There are plenty of delicious food.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
Elle will invent a robot to do my homework.
Elle will invent a robot to do my homework.
This room is large enough for 2 people.
This room is large enough for 2 people.
I will get married to him.
I will get married to him.
We visited the city hall for official business.
We visited the city hall for official business.
I went to a bank to withdraw money.
I went to a bank to withdraw money.
I got this prize for winning the competition.
I got this prize for winning the competition.
I need to save my money.
I need to save my money.
What do you do on weekends?
What do you do on weekends?
I will buy these clothes.
I will buy these clothes.
I went to the museum to see the historical exhibit.
I went to the museum to see the historical exhibit.
I was born in Tokyo.
I was born in Tokyo.
I can choose anything.
I can choose anything.
My cousin is a doctor.
My cousin is a doctor.
I use this phone everywhere.
I use this phone everywhere.
Growing plants is good for environment.
Growing plants is good for environment.
I will try reading this book.
I will try reading this book.
If you dislike playing tennis, why don't you play soccer?
If you dislike playing tennis, why don't you play soccer?
I want to buy another one.
I want to buy another one.
I want to take part in this competition.
I want to take part in this competition.
I know the meaning of this word.
I know the meaning of this word.
Getting hit by a baseball bat is painful.
Getting hit by a baseball bat is painful.
I am very angry because you lied to me.
I'm very angry because you lied to me.
This map is very useful to find directions.
This map is very useful to find directions.
I am proud of my job.
I am proud of my job.
The dog is very dirty after playing in the rain.
The dog is very dirty after playing in the rain.
We showed our notebooks to each other.
We showed our notebooks to each other.
Please keep our promise.
Please keep our promise.
What is your problem?
What is your problem?
Who are you?
Who are you?
What do you do?
What do you do?
How about you?
How about you?
A customer loved this shop.
A customer loved this shop.
I have played with you once before.
I have played with you once before.
I paid twice.
I paid twice.
This rice needs more salt.
This rice needs more salt.
Hurry up, or we'll be late.
Hurry up, or we'll be late.
I noticed that you were late yesterday.
I noticed that you were late yesterday.
I collect coins from different countries.
I collect coins from different countries.
There was an accident on the street.
There was an accident on the street.
5 is more than 2.
5 is more than 2.
The travel cost is expensive.
The travel cost is expensive.
The star is so bright.
The star is so bright.
I always keep my room clean.
I always keep my room clean.
She is late.
She is late.
This drink was so cold.
This drink was so cold.
This food is tasty.
This food is tasty.
I can order this food.
I can order this food.
This room is very clean.
This room is very clean.
I will go to the shop right away.
I will go to the shop right away.
I want to take a trip to a mountain next Sunday.
I want to take a trip to a mountain next Sunday.
This shop is far from my house.
This shop is far from my house.
I want to go to the zoo to see pandas.
I want to go to the zoo to see pandas.
Please wash your hands.
Please wash your hands.
I will pick up this book at noon.
I will pick up this book at noon.
It is fun to go to the amusement park.
It is fun to go to the amusement park.
My grandfather is very healthy.
My grandfather is very healthy.
I am going to travel to New York next week.
I am going to travel to New York next week.
Please buy other pencils because these are broken.
Please buy other pencils because these are broken.
Pay attention while the teacher is talking.
Pay attention while the teacher is talking.
My husband is kind.
My husband is kind.
My father went to an international meeting.
My father went to an international meeting.
This machine is very interesting. I've never seen it before.
This machine is very interesting. I've never seen it before.
I often go to this shop.
I often go to this shop.
This book is boring. Nothing ever happens in it.
This book is boring. Nothing ever happens in it.
I am glad to meet you.
I am glad to meet you.
Please answer the question below.
Please answer the question below.
Turn right at the next corner.
Turn right at the next corner.
This street is wide enough for 2 cars.
This street is wide enough for 2 cars.
My children are loud. They wake me up at night.
My children are loud. They wake me up at night.
It is amazing that you won the game.
It is amazing that you won the game.
Check the price before you buy that dress.
Check the price before you buy that dress.
We enjoy hanging out with each other.
We enjoy hanging out with each other.
I am going to talk about my hobby.
I am going to talk about my hobby.
You have to turn right at the corner.
You have to turn right at the corner.
Anyway, let's change the topic.
Anyway, let's change the topic.
I worry about your sickness.
I worry about your sickness.
He studied hard.
He studied hard.
I got this award for my movie.
I got this award for my movie.
I want to enjoy learning about the fish in the ocean.
I want to enjoy learning about the fish in the ocean.
I will draw a picture of my children's faces.
I will draw a picture of my children's faces.
He cleans the streets after his work.
He cleans the streets after his work.
She wants to know more, so she asks questions.
She wants to know more, so she asks questions.
What do you do after school?
What do you do after school?
They don't go to work or school.
They don't go to work or school.
Please use this bed and sleep now.
Please use this bed and sleep now.
That is good.
That is good.
Here is the first thing.
Here is the first thing.
You do a good thing every day.
You do a good thing every day.
People come here from all over the world.
People come here from all over the world.
One day, they want to go to the museum.
One day, they want to go to the museum.
I want to go shopping tomorrow.
I want to go shopping tomorrow.
Why are you going there?
Why are you going there?
You can start now.
You can start now.
I know a man. His name is Kenji.
I know a man. His name is Kenji.
How do I go there?
How do I go there?
People have dreams.
People have dreams.
We have plenty of time.
We have plenty of time.
We have dinner at a Chinese restaurant every week.
We have dinner at a Chinese restaurant every week.
He is ill, so he is resting at home.
He is ill, so he is resting at home.
I read some books every month.
I read some books every month.
You are a good soccer player. Good luck.
You are a good soccer player. Good luck.
How do you enjoy your school life?
How do you enjoy your school life?
Many people like him.
Many people like him.
You learn new things from your work.
You learn new things from your work.
This antique is very old.
This antique is very old.
I get up very early every day.
I get up very early every day.
I work hard to buy a house.
I work hard to buy a house.
He worked hard for a long time.
He worked hard for a long time.
Kenji and his girlfriend like art very much.
Kenji and his girlfriend like art very much.
He wants to visit there this summer.
He wants to visit there this summer.
I asked the little girl about her age. She is 9 this year.
I asked the little girl about her age. She is 9 this year.
I like cats, and I like pandas too.
I like cats, and I like pandas too.
People play online games too much.
People play online games too much.
Do you know any other good places?
Do you know any other good places?
You try hard every week.
You try hard every week.
We enjoy shopping.
We enjoy shopping.
Good ideas come from thinking in a new way.
Good ideas come from thinking in a new way.
Back then, she learned a lot in high school.
Back then, she learned a lot in high school.
You can make a lot of good friends.
You can make a lot of good friends.
My sister is 1 year old.
My sister is 1 year old.
I am not a student.
I am not a student.
I am a junior high school student.
I am a junior high school student.
The station is near his house.
The station is near his house.
They can play together.
They can play together.
Can I play soccer with you?
Can I play soccer with you?
We're supposed to play Japanese drums for Bonodori.
We're supposed to play Japanese drums for Bonodori.
Why does she study that subject?
Why does she study that subject?
I want to make a picture book.
I want to make a picture book.
Can you drive us there by your car?
Can you drive us there by your car?
I wanted to go next week.
I want to go next week.
Hey, look at this website.
Hey, look at this website.
They play games and sing songs.
They play games and sing songs.
Many families buy eggs every week.
Many families buy eggs every week.
I eat breakfast every morning.
I eat breakfast every morning.
He wants to go to festival with his father.
He wants to go to festival with his father.
I want to help children.
I want to help children.
I know him well.
I know him well.
He is a citizen of Kyoto City.
He is a citizen of Kyoto City.
Please stay at home.
Please stay at home.
Why is she interested in them?
Why is she interested in them?
Our teacher has 2 daughters and a son.
Our teacher has 2 daughters and a son.
Does she live in Japan?
Does she live in Japan?
I visit my grandfather's place every day.
I visit my grandfather's place every day.
Turn right at the tree.
Turn right at the tree.
He wants to go to Japan with his family.
He wants to go to Japan with his family.
My family wants to visit next month.
My family wants to visit next month.
I read the comic every night.
I read the comic every night.
Please come again.
Please come again.
These stories are very famous.
These stories are very famous.
Her mother dies, so she lives alone with her father.
Her mother dies, so she lives alone with her father.
This is a famous story about your city.
This is a famous story about your city.
What is the best time to visit your country, Argentina?
What is the best time to visit your country, Argentina?
Hi, how are you today?
Hi, how are you today?
He is able to play tennis well.
He is able to play tennis well.
Please write me a letter.
Please write me a letter.
We have a sister city in Australia.
We have a sister city in Australia.
Please buy a cap at my store.
Please buy a cap at my store.
Let's go to the station at 2 p.m. to catch the next train.
Let's go to the station at 2 p.m. to catch the next train.
This is a very good chance.
This is a very good chance.
It only takes 1 minute to answer the question.
It only takes 1 minute to answer the question.
I hope you can come to Japan.
I hope you can come to Japan.
Don't stand on a chair.
Don't stand on a chair.
Do your best for your goals.
Do your best for your goals.
He enjoyed the movie very much.
He enjoyed the movie very much.
We can play and walk with them.
We can play and walk with them.
Let's go for a walk.
Let's go for a walk.
I can send one of them to you.
I can send one of them to you.
Please write in English.
Please write in English.
Please leave a message.
Please leave a message.
You don't need to use any money.
You don't need to use any money.
We often go home from school together.
We often go home from school together.
Every summer, we go to Tokyo.
Every summer, we go to Tokyo.
He wants to talk to the cook in the restaurant.
He wants to talk to the cook in the restaurant.
He is a teacher at the English summer school.
He is a teacher at the English summer school.
She is cleaning her room because it is dirty.
She is cleaning her room because it is dirty.
Don't steal money from poor people.
Don't steal money from poor people.
I sometimes cook lunch for my friends.
I sometimes cook lunch for my friends.
10 years ago, I was 12.
10 years ago, I was 12.
Many students are also very interested in the subject.
Many students are also very interested in the subject.
I am glad to hear that.
I am glad to hear that.
He speaks English and sometimes uses Japanese.
He speaks English and sometimes uses Japanese.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Let's go to the library and look for some books.
Let's go to the library and look for some books.
Please go to the hospital and meet a doctor.
Please go to the hospital and meet a doctor.
I want to visit a good place in Japan.
I want to visit a good place in Japan.
My birthday is on the 1st of May.
My birthday is on the 1st of May.
It is a good chance to speak English.
It is a good chance to speak English.
One day ago is yesterday.
One day ago is yesterday.
My brother is a junior high school student.
My brother is a junior high school student.
The is a very beautiful flower.
The is a very beautiful flower.
My brother lives in China.
My brother lives in China.
I want to visit the store tomorrow.
I want to visit the store tomorrow.
I go to church every Sunday.
I go to church every Sunday.
Please be careful.
Please be careful.
I usually play with the children.
I usually play with the children.
Where is your sister?
Where is your sister?
We always have a lot of time.
We always have a lot of time.
She writes in her diary every day.
She writes in her diary every day.
Can you play tennis with your left hand?
Can you play tennis with your left hand?
Please go to the second floor.
Please go to the second floor.
They eat breakfast every morning.
They eat breakfast every morning.
She has been gone for an hour.
She has been gone for an hour.
The 12th of September is a Friday.
The 12th of September is a Friday.
I am very glad to meet you.
I am very glad to meet you.
Can we give the animals some food?
Can we give the animals some food?
Sorry, but it is not mine.
Sorry, but it is not mine.
Let's meet again 10 years later.
Let's meet again 10 years later.
See you soon.
See you soon.
I'm often late for school.
I'm often late for school.
Is Kyoto famous for tea?
Is Kyoto famous for tea?
I am very sad.
I am very sad.
Please do your homework at home now.
Please do your homework at home now.
It is a baseball bat.
It is a baseball bat.
Our school has a big tree.
Our school has a big tree.
I study English in the evening.
I study English in the evening.
I will send you an email tonight.
I will send you an email tonight.
Christmas is on 25th of December.
Christmas is on 25th of December.
You have to wait for your chance.
You have to wait for your chance.
Those are all good ideas.
Those are all good ideas.
Every winter, I get sick and cannot eat anything.
Every winter, I get sick and cannot eat anything.
Your daughter is very kind.
Your daughter is very kind.
Go out of the school and turn left.
Go out of the school and turn left.
I would like some cookies and a cup of tea.
I would like some cookies and a cup of tea.
I want to buy some chocolates for my parents.
I want to buy some chocolates for my parents.
My daughter is 1 year old.
My daughter is 1 year old.
Every summer, my sister goes to school.
Every summer, my sister goes to school.
The maple leaves turn red in fall.
The maple leaves turn red in fall.
It was snowing in Japan last January.
It was snowing in Japan last January.
Friday the 13th is known as an unlucky day.
Friday the 13th is known as an unlucky day.
I hate going to work on Monday.
I hate going to work on Monday.
The last day of March is the 31st.
The last day of March is the 31st.
She can run very fast.
She can run very fast.
Don't swim during the winter.
Don't swim during the winter.
Do you have a large house?
Do you have a large house?
How tall are you?
How tall are you?
The place isn't too far from the station.
The place isn't too far from the station.
Children are very small. Please be careful.
Children are very small. Please be careful.
They need a strong player. They want to win.
They need a strong player. They want to win.
He comes from west side of the city.
He comes from west side of the city.
The pencils are on the chair.
The pencils are on the chair.
I like science class.
I like science class.
What is your favorite subject?
What is your favorite subject?
At noon, we eat lunch.
At noon, we eat lunch.
They play baseball in the afternoon.
They play baseball in the afternoon.
He doesn't eat breakfast.
He doesn't eat breakfast.
I think spring is a good season.
I think spring is a good season.
April is in the middle of spring.
April is in the middle of spring.
December is winter.
December is winter.
The middle of the week is Wednesday.
The middle of the week is Wednesday.
2/3 is 45,353.
2/3 is 45,353.
The 7th month of the year is July.
The 7th month of the year is July.
My birthday is on the 19th of August.
My birthday is on the 19th of August.
Some countries follow the lunar calendar.
Some countries follow the lunar calendar.
Halloween is on 45,596.
Halloween is on 45,596.
He came in second, so he is the runner-up.
He came in second, so he is the runner-up.
Let's ride a bus in the morning.
Let's ride a bus in the morning.
Don't move too fast.
Don't move too fast.
Can you sell your car?
Can you sell your car?
They usually arrive at noon.
They usually arrive at noon.
I put all my eggs in the basket.
I put all my eggs in the basket.
He is already there.
He is already there.
Please read the book slowly.
Please read the book slowly.
He is not at school yet.
He is not at school yet.
Her town has very bad air.
Her town has very bad air.
My mother wakes up early.
My mother wakes up early.
My father has a warm heart.
My father has a warm heart.
Is that your pencil on the desk?
Is that your pencil on the desk?
I like flowers, and I especially like roses.
I like flowers, and I especially like roses.
I want to see sheep in New Zealand.
I want to see sheep in New Zealand.
I want to buy a stamp at the post office.
I want to buy a stamp at the post office.
We can see a plane in the sky.
We can see a plane in the sky.
She wants to buy a doll for her birthday.
She wants to buy a doll for her birthday.
This milk is from that cow.
This milk is from that cow.
I eat bread for breakfast.
I eat bread for breakfast.
A short woman came out from the house. It was my mother.
A short woman came out from the house. It was my mother.
My father's brother is my uncle.
My father's brother is my uncle.
My mother's sister is my aunt.
My mother's sister is my aunt.
Please talk to the clerk about the price.
Please talk to the clerk about the price.
I go to church every Sunday.
I go to church every Sunday.
My father is from a small village.
My father is from a small village.
Don't write on the wall.
Don't write on the wall.
Do you have a meal in the morning?
Do you have a meal in the morning?
I went to Japan last October, during the autumn.
I went to Japan last October, during the autumn.
The day after Tuesday is Wednesday.
The day after Tuesday is Wednesday.
Sorry, I am busy.
Sorry, I am busy.
He is honest and kind.
He is honest and kind.
I can help those poor people.
I can help those poor people.
I am so hungry. I could eat a horse.
I am so hungry. I could eat a horse.
I'm doing fine, thank you.
I'm doing fine, thank you.
The sun rises from the east.
The sun rises from the east.
The sun sets in the west.
The sun sets in the west.
Okinawa is located in the south in Japan.
Okinawa is located in the south in Japan.
He is in danger. I can help him.
He is in danger. I can help him.
I have a big hat to keep out the sun.
I have a big hat to keep out the sun.
I put my hands over my ears because I didn't want to hear it.
I put my hands over my ears because I didn't want to hear it.
She read the book from beginning to end in 2 days.
She read the book from beginning to end in 2 days.
Many people go swimming in the summer.
Many people go swimming in the summer.
Do you have any other questions?
Do you have any other questions?
We do not have a king in Japan.
We do not have a king in Japan.
Say hello to your father for me.
Say hello to your father for me.
Let's talk about baseball.
Let's talk about baseball.
The art teacher teaches drawing, painting and so on.
The art teacher teaches drawing, painting and so on.
I saw that pretty bird with my own eyes.
I saw that pretty bird with my own eyes.
He asked me a question.
He asked me a question.
The teacher talked to each student in the classroom.
The teacher talked to each student in the classroom.
I think he is right.
I think he is right.
I'm tired. Let's have a rest.
I'm tired. Let's have a rest.
I went to the zoo last Sunday.
I went to the zoo last Sunday.
Let's sit and talk.
Let's sit and talk.
He was the last to arrive at the party.
He was the last to arrive at the party.
Hello. I'm glad to see you.
Hello. I'm glad to see you.
She is drinking hot tea.
She is drinking hot tea.
The ship arrived at the port of Yokohama.
The ship arrived at the port of Yokohama.
Her hand was cold as ice.
Her hand was cold as ice.
It takes 10 minutes from my house to school.
It takes 10 minutes from my house to school.
Please take me to Tokyo Skytree.
Please take me to Tokyo Skytree.
Please tell him that I'm fine.
Please tell him that I'm fine.
My 80-year-old grandmother is very well.
My 80-year-old grandmother is very well.
He asked me how to spell the word.
He asked me how to spell the word.
This is my answer to your question.
This is my answer to your question.
He showed me a smile.
He showed me a smile.
It's important to study hard.
It's important to study hard.
Mr. Smith teaches us English.
Mr. Smith teaches us English.
Don't worry. I'm all right.
Don't worry. I'm all right.
What would you like to be in the future?
What would you like to be in the future?
Please speak up. I can't hear you.
Please speak up. I can't hear you.
He wants to learn about Japanese culture.
He wants to learn about Japanese culture.
I decided to study hard.
I decided to study hard.
The sun rises early in summer.
The sun rises early in summer.
There are many different ways to go there.
There are many different ways to go there.
Let's go swimming in the sea.
Let's go swimming in the sea.
Rain is falling from the sky.
Rain is falling from the sky.
My mother's father is my grandfather.
My mother's father is my grandfather.
Japanese is my mother language.
Japanese is my mother language.
Do you like listening to music?
Do you like listening to music?
May I join you for lunch?
May I join you for lunch?
Is this sentence difficult or easy for you?
Is this sentence difficult or easy for you?
Close your eyes and listen to the music.
Close your eyes and listen to the music.
Eating too much is not good for your health.
Eating too much is not good for your health.
He is waiting at the front door.
He is waiting at the front door.
Do you understand the meaning of the word pandemic?
Do you understand the meaning of the word pandemic?
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
This story is very interesting.
This story is very interesting.
Do you know the meaning of this word?
Do you know the meaning of this word?
The sun is shining in the sky.
The sun is shining in the sky.
I hope you are fine.
I hope you are fine.
I want to climb that mountain.
I want to climb that mountain.
Two sisters are holding hands in the park.
Two sisters are holding hands in the park.
I hope you remember me. We met at a party last Sunday.
I hope you remember me. We met at a party last Sunday.
I met him yesterday, but I cannot remember his name.
I met him yesterday, but I cannot remember his name.
Let's practice speaking English.
Let's practice speaking English.
Noon means 12 o'clock in the day.
Noon means 12 o'clock in the day.
I bought this because the price was very low.
I bought this because the price was very low.
I'm sure you'll have a great time there.
I'm sure you'll have a great time there.
What is your plan for next Sunday?
What is your plan for next Sunday?
Jack is watching the video of that baseball game.
Jack is watching the video of that baseball game.
The sun sets in the west.
The sun sets in the west.
This pen is very popular among school children.
This pen is very popular among school children.
I'm sorry, I'll never make the same mistake again.
I'm sorry, I'll never make the same mistake again.
Let's meet at the usual place.
Let's meet at the usual place.
I bought these tomatoes at that vegetable market.
I bought these tomatoes at that vegetable market.
I came here on foot, because my house is very near.
I came here on foot, because my house is very near.
A monkey is an animal.
A monkey is an animal.
He is tall and has long legs.
He is tall and has long legs.
I am the third child in my family.
I am the third child in my family.
Isn't there a law against smoking?
Isn't there a law against smoking?
Give me some examples of your happy days.
Give me some examples of your happy days.
Japan has a long history.
Japan has a long history.
Where can I find a taxi?
Where can I find a taxi?
I will spend a few days at my uncle's house.
I will spend a few days at my uncle's house.
We are going out. Change your clothes quickly.
We are going out. Change your clothes quickly.
I want to become a teacher when I grow up.
I want to become a teacher when I grow up.
Thank you for the useful advice.
Thank you for the useful advice.
Let's have a rest. I'm tired.
Let's have a rest. I'm tired.
A sea is deeper than a lake.
A sea is deeper than a lake.
I want peace. I don't want any war.
I want peace. I don't want any war.
I'm so tired. I'll lie down.
I'm so tired. I'll lie down.
You can make a mask using a piece of cloth.
You can make a mask using a piece of cloth.
Thank you for your help. You are so kind.
Thank you for your help. You are so kind.
We should wear a mask when we have a cold.
We should wear a mask when we have a cold.
We need a lot of money to build a house.
We need a lot of money to build a house.
I have not read such an interesting book as this.
I have not read such an interesting book as this.
The time 11:10 is 10 past 11.
The time 11:10 is 10 past 11.
Let's go swimming in the river.
Let's go swimming in the river.
It's dark. Turn on the light, please.
It's dark. Turn on the light, please.
He broke his arm while playing tennis.
He broke his arm while playing tennis.
We had lots of fun at our Christmas party.
We had lots of fun at our Christmas party.
She gave me advice not to eat too much.
She gave me advice not to eat too much.
What is the today's date?
What is the today's date?
We can't ski because we have only a little snow.
We can't ski because we have only a little snow.
You have a cold. Be sure to take some medicine after breakfast.
You have a cold. Be sure to take some medicine after breakfast.
Don't forget to say hello to your father.
Don't forget to say hello to your father.
I can't believe how hot it is today.
I can't believe how hot it is today.
What would you like to be when you grow up?
What would you like to be when you grow up?
I will climb Mount Fuji this summer.
I will climb Mount Fuji this summer.
I feel cold. Close the window, please.
I feel cold. Close the window, please.
Don't throw a stone at the dog.
Don't throw a stone at the dog.
Please knock at the door before you enter the room.
Please knock at the door before you enter the room.
Fall comes after summer.
Fall comes after summer.
I'd like to invite you to the party.
I'd like to invite you to the party.
Let me finish my lunch and then I'll be there.
Let me finish my lunch and then I'll be there.
Don't make loud noises at night.
Don't make loud noises at night.
It's light. Even a child can carry it.
It's light. Even a child can carry it.
They entered college after finishing high school.
They entered college after finishing high school.
The wind is coming from the north.
The wind is coming from the north.
We visited the Science Museum to learn about animals.
We visited the Science Museum to learn about animals.
Look up the meaning of this word in your dictionary.
Look up the meaning of this word in your dictionary.
The eyes are above the nose, which is above the mouth.
The eyes are above the nose, which is above the mouth.
He picked up a leaf from the tree.
He picked up a leaf from the tree.
I washed the dishes after dinner.
I washed the dishes after dinner.
Which vegetable do you like better, potatoes or carrots?
Which vegetable do you like better, potatoes or carrots?
I brush my teeth 3 times a day.
I brush my teeth 3 times a day.
My father is reading a magazine now.
My father is reading a magazine now.
I stayed at my grandparents' house during the summer vacation.
I stayed at my grandparents' house during the summer vacation.
I like math better than science.
I like math better than science.
I'm living with my grandmother. She is my father's mother.
I'm living with my grandmother. She is my father's mother.
I've made a mistake in writing. May I use your eraser?
I've made a mistake in writing. May I use your eraser?
John is very kind. He is a good person.
John is very kind. He is a good person.
It was too hot last night. I couldn't sleep well.
It was too hot last night. I couldn't sleep well.
Draw a picture of the flower with a pencil.
Draw a picture of the flower with a pencil.
Don't worry. I'm all right.
Don't worry. I'm all right.
I wish to be a doctor.
I wish to be a doctor.
I'm sorry. This mistake will never happen again.
I'm sorry. This mistake will never happen again.
Our summer vacation begins on July 25th.
Our summer vacation begins on July 25th.
Would you please lend me this book?
Would you please lend me this book?
My shirt is wet. It's not dry yet.
My shirt is wet. It's not dry yet.
If it's not sweet enough, add a little more sugar.
If it's not sweet enough, add a little more sugar.
He borrowed a dictionary from the library.
He borrowed a dictionary from the library.
Bring me a cup of coffee, please.
Bring me a cup of coffee, please.
A bright star was shining in the sky.
A bright star was shining in the sky.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Hurry up. You don't have enough time to get ready for school.
Hurry up. You don't have enough time to get ready for school.
He grows vegetables on the farm.
He grows vegetables on the farm.
I see dark clouds in the sky. It will rain soon.
I see dark clouds in the sky. It will rain soon.
She arrived at the airport just in time to catch the plane.
She arrived at the airport just in time to catch the plane.
There is a factory near my house. They make chocolate there.
There is a factory near my house. They make chocolate there.
This land is good for growing tomatoes.
This land is good for growing tomatoes.
She drew a heart symbol and wrote I love you on it.
She drew a heart symbol and wrote I love you on it.
It's very hot. You should drink lots of water.
It's very hot. You should drink lots of water.
Japan is an island country.
Japan is an island country.
What is the largest country on earth?
What is the largest country on earth?
My house is on a hill, so we have a nice view.
My house is on a hill, so we have a nice view.
George and his wife are coming here with their children.
George and his wife are coming here with their children.
We need 2 people to move the big stone in the garden.
We need 2 people to move the big stone in the garden.
My grandfather was born in 1920. He's about 100 years old.
My grandfather was born in 1920. He's about 100 years old.
Open your mouth and say something.
Open your mouth and say something.
Which do you like to eat, meat or fish?
Which do you like to eat, meat or fish?
Take a bath and go to bed.
Take a bath and go to bed.
They are building a bridge over that river.
They are building a bridge over that river.
There are more than 100 million people in Japan.
There are more than 100 million people in Japan.
He called the police to stop the loud music.
He called the police to stop the loud music.
Many people came to the meeting. It was a great success.
Many people came to the meeting. It was a great success.
One book was 600 yen and the other was 400 yen, so I paid 1,000 yen.
One book was 600 yen and the other was 400 yen, so I paid 1,000 yen.
This science textbook is easy to understand.
This science textbook is easy to understand.
I want to ride a horse.
I want to ride a horse.
Happiness comes from two little words, thank you.
Happiness comes from two little words, thank you.
Tokyo is the capital of Japan.
Tokyo is the capital of Japan.
The space under the roof of our house is used for keeping useless things.
The space under the roof of our house is used for keeping useless things.
Most Japanese houses are made of wood.
Most Japanese houses are made of wood.
Ducks are swimming in the pond.
Ducks are swimming in the pond.
I thought it was sugar, but it was salt.
I thought it was sugar, but it was salt.
I saw beautiful pictures of nature in Africa.
I saw beautiful pictures of nature in Africa.
Our Earth is one of the planets around the sun.
Our Earth is one of the planets around the sun.
Don't run inside the classroom.
Don't run inside the classroom.
It's a nice day. I'll cut the grass in the yard.
It's a nice day. I'll cut the grass in the yard.
I put some sugar in my coffee.
I put some sugar in my coffee.
My father is drinking beer now.
My father is drinking beer now.
Which do you like better, fish or beef?
Which do you like better, fish or beef?
I was a fool to lose my best friend.
I was a fool to lose my best friend.
He has a rabbit as a pet.
He has a rabbit as a pet.
Pork is meat from a pig.
Pork is meat from a pig.
That animal has a very long neck.
That animal has a very long neck.
I found a bird's nest in the tree.
I found a bird's nest in the tree.
He is carrying a big bag on his shoulder.
He is carrying a big bag on his shoulder.
Meat from a pig is pork.
Meat from a pig is pork.
The bear likes honey.
The bear likes honey.
My uncle is a farmer who has a large rice field.
My uncle is a farmer who has a large rice field.
My uncle is a sailor. He goes around the world in a ship.
My uncle is a sailor. He goes around the world in a ship.
They seem to be tired from traveling.
They seem to be tired from traveling.
He said something funny and we all laughed.
He said something funny and we all laughed.
Excuse me, could you tell me the way to this hotel?
Excuse me, could you tell me the way to this hotel?
Please wake me up at 5 tomorrow morning.
Please wake me up at 5 tomorrow morning.
Columbus discovered America in 1492.
Columbus discovered America in 1492.
Do you like or dislike them?
Do you like or dislike them?
Don't shout. I can hear you.
Don't shout. I can hear you.
She failed the math test.
She failed the math test.
Let's hurry up. We are late.
Let's hurry up. We are late.
How much did you pay for this computer?
How much did you pay for this computer?
She picked up a pen to write a letter to John.
She picked up a pen to write a letter to John.
Don't carry too much money with you.
Don't carry too much money with you.
I have lost my house key and I can't get in.
I have lost my house key and I can't get in.
He is very clever and can read and write very well.
He is very clever and can read and write very well.
It's strange. My computer doesn't work.
It's strange. My computer doesn't work.
He is absent from school today. He must be ill.
He is absent from school today. He must be ill.
This cat is strong, but the other one is weak.
This cat is strong, but the other one is weak.
My cat's fur is brown in color.
My cat's fur is brown in color.
Our rainy season usually begins in early June.
Our rainy season usually begins in early June.
Keep quiet while the teacher is speaking.
Keep quiet while the teacher is speaking.
It's foolish to spend so much money on such a thing.
It's foolish to spend so much money on such a thing.
I don't like cloudy weather because I prefer sunshine.
I don't like cloudy weather because I prefer sunshine.
Did you study at a library or at school?
Did you study at a library or at school?
I have 2 children. Their names are Taro and Sayaka.
I have 2 children. Their names are Taro and Sayaka.
May I use your telephone?
May I use your telephone?
You may have it if you like it.
You may have it if you like it.
I can do it if you help me.
I can do it if you help me.
When were you born?
When were you born?
You are tall, but I'm short.
You are tall, but I'm short.
He was tired after the long walk.
He was tired after the long walk.
She cried with joy.
She cried with joy.
We cannot play baseball because it's rainy today.
We cannot play baseball because it's rainy today.
Have you ever been to Shikoku?
Have you ever been to Shikoku?
Let's play tennis.
Let's play tennis.
It's not a doll but a real baby.
It's not a doll but a real baby.
She eats much, but she isn't fat.
She eats much, but she isn't fat.
Please answer these questions.
Please answer these questions.
Please stay with us for some time and tell us about yourself.
Please stay with us for some time and tell us about yourself.
He had breakfast in a hurry and then went to school.
He had breakfast in a hurry and then went to school.
Even a small child can do it.
Even a small child can do it.
I attended both junior and senior high school in Yokohama.
I attended both junior and senior high school in Yokohama.
He is studying very hard.
He is studying very hard.
I want to sit in the front row of the classroom.
I want to sit in the front row of the classroom.
There is a big concert hall over there.
There is a big concert hall over there.
This is my first visit to Kyoto.
This is my first visit to Kyoto.
Your pronunciation is really good.
Your pronunciation is really good.
She caught the cat with a net.
She caught the cat with a net.
Though I was tired, I went to the party.
Though I was tired, I went to the party.
He is still working in the United States.
He is still working in the United States.
She thought he was no good, and she was right.
She thought he was no good, and she was right.
Please introduce me to John.
Please introduce me to John.
Never tell a lie.
Never tell a lie.
I saw lots of animals at the zoo.
I saw lots of animals at the zoo.
Help me, please.
Help me, please.
She went back and forth between her house and her grandmother's house.
She went back and forth between her house and her grandmother's house.
Time is money. Don't waste time while you are young.
Time is money. Don't waste time while you are young.
She can't sleep very well. She has a sleeping problem.
She can't sleep very well. She has a sleeping problem.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were so busy.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were so busy.
Listen carefully to the explanation.
Listen carefully to the explanation.
He got very high marks in his math exam.
He got very high marks in his math exam.
Please explain the meaning of this sentence.
Please explain the meaning of this sentence.
Good planning will save you both time and money.
Good planning will save you both time and money.
I got very sleepy while I was watching TV.
I got very sleepy while I was watching TV.
I happened to see Kenji during my visit to Los Angeles.
I happened to see Kenji during my visit to Los Angeles.
Mobile phones must be switched off and put away during the examination.
Mobile phones must be switched off and put away during the examination.
Let's play tennis if the weather is good.
Let's play tennis if the weather is good.
A haiku is a Japanese short poem.
A haiku is a Japanese short poem.
What is the meaning of the term social distancing?
What is the meaning of the term social distancing?
Choose the best answer from among the four choices.
Choose the best answer from among the four choices.
Sorry. I will never tell a lie again.
Sorry. I will never tell a lie again.
Our school is between those two rivers.
Our school is between those two rivers.
I'm sorry, I don't get it. Would you please say it once again?
I'm sorry, I don't get it. Would you please say it once again?
I have just finished my homework.
I have just finished my homework.
Would you like another cup of coffee?
Would you like another cup of coffee?
I'm writing this email to my host family in the United States.
I'm writing this email to my host family in the United States.
I bought a Pokemon doll at a toy shop.
I bought a Pokemon doll at a toy shop.
She waved her hand from the plane to say goodbye.
She waved her hand from the plane to say goodbye.
The reason for his success is that he studied hard.
The reason for his success is that he studied hard.
It took 5 hours to reach the top of that mountain.
It took 5 hours to reach the top of that mountain.
Let's discuss today's news.
Let's discuss today's news.
In Japan, lots of people eat a raw egg with breakfast.
In Japan, lots of people eat a raw egg with breakfast.
Yesterday, we learned about international trade.
Yesterday, we learned about international trade.
We must be prepared for natural disasters.
We must be prepared for natural disasters.
The restaurant is on the 3rd floor.
The restaurant is on the 3rd floor.
Japan's national flag is called the rising sun in English.
Japan's national flag is called the rising sun in English.
It was a nice day yesterday. However, it's rainy now.
It was a nice day yesterday. However, it's rainy now.
We played basketball in the gym.
We played basketball in the gym.
Taro is my aunt's child. He is my cousin.
Taro is my aunt's child. He is my cousin.
The U.S. Army is stationed on that island.
The U.S. Army is stationed on that island.
I have pain in my back, so I can't stand up.
I have pain in my back, so I can't stand up.
Could you please sign this form and send it back to me?
Could you please sign this form and send it back to me?
You must have courage to say no.
You must have courage to say no.
I learned about the accident from today's news report.
I learned about the accident from today's news report.
She opened her mouth and began to sing.
She opened her mouth and began to sing.
My daughter is in the 6th grade of elementary school.
My daughter is in the 6th grade of elementary school.
The book my father gave me is a great treasure for me.
The book my father gave me is a great treasure for me.
The movie is based on historical fact.
The movie is based on historical fact.
I wonder if you are busy now.
I wonder if you are busy now.
Have you received my email?
Have you received my email?
Never break your promise.
Never break your promise.
Thank you for your quick reply.
Thank you for your quick reply.
Our team won, and we were very excited.
Our team won, and we were very excited.
This cake is not only delicious but easy to make.
This cake is not only delicious but easy to make.
I got lost on the way, but I finally arrived at his house.
I got lost on the way, but I finally arrived at his house.
The hungry dog ate the food quickly.
The hungry dog ate the food quickly.
Many people come to Kyoto from abroad.
Many people come to Kyoto from abroad.
Time flies like an arrow.
Time flies like an arrow.
A cat is sitting on a branch of a cherry tree.
A cat is sitting on a branch of a cherry tree.
I saw the Saigo Takamori statue standing in Ueno Park.
I saw the Saigo Takamori statue standing in Ueno Park.
Brush your teeth carefully.
Brush your teeth carefully.
The queen lives in that palace.
The queen lives in that palace.
There was a security camera at the entrance of the hospital.
There was a security camera at the entrance of the hospital.
He touched the long nose of a big elephant.
He touched the long nose of a big elephant.
Is it all right to keep a fox as a pet?
Is it all right to keep a fox as a pet?
I'd like to be an engineer when I grow up.
I'd like to be an engineer when I grow up.
It's very cloudy. Bring an umbrella with you.
It's very cloudy. Bring an umbrella with you.
Frogs love the rainy season.
Frogs love the rainy season.
The desert is covered with sand and has very little rain.
The desert is covered with sand and has very little rain.
We went to the theater to see a drama.
We went to the theater to see a drama.
Don't give your email address to a stranger.
Don't give your email address to a stranger.
She lives with her husband and 2 sons.
She lives with her husband and 2 sons.
A group of scientists got together to discuss global warming.
A group of scientists got together to discuss global warming.
The red sky at sunset was beautiful around 5 p.m.
The red sky at sunset was beautiful around 5 p.m.
Our trade with China has increased.
Our trade with China has increased.
I have a habit of touching my hair.
I have a habit of touching my hair.
The President of the United States lives in the White House.
The President of the United States lives in the White House.
As a merchant, he sells various kinds of clothes.
As a merchant, he sells various kinds of clothes.
I had my hair cut at a barber shop this morning.
I had my hair cut at a barber shop this morning.
We are in the 21st century now.
We are in the 21st century now.
The new disease spread all over the world and many people died.
The new disease spread all over the world and many people died.
Do you mind if I sit here?
Do you mind if I sit here?
There was a crowd of about 100 people in the park.
There was a crowd of about 100 people in the park.
A queen is the female ruler of a country.
A queen is the female ruler of a country.
I have a good neighbor who lives across the street.
I have a good neighbor who lives across the street.
The son of the emperor is a prince.
The son of the emperor is a prince.
The concert came to an end at midnight.
The concert came to an end at midnight.
Don't tear up that document because it's important.
Don't tear up that document because it's important.
Never break your promise.
Never break your promise.
Tetsuo broke his nose in a car accident.
Tetsuo broke his nose in a car accident.
Removing your shoes before entering a house is a good custom.
Removing your shoes before entering a house is a good custom.
Thank you for your reply to my email.
Thank you for your reply to my email.
There is a deep valley between the 2 mountains.
There is a deep valley between the 2 mountains.
The color of her car is silver.
The color of her car is silver.
It was really a pleasant day. It was like heaven.
It was really a pleasant day. It was like heaven.
You must have healthy soil for the plants to grow in.
You must have healthy soil for the plants to grow in.
You must stop the car when the traffic signal turns red.
You must stop the car when the traffic signal turns red.
We held a group discussion about computer programming.
We held a group discussion about computer programming.
Knowledge of the universe helps us understand the Earth better.
Knowledge of the universe helps us understand the Earth better.
He took hold of the carrot root and pulled.
He took hold of the carrot root and pulled.
He has won a prize for perfect attendance.
He has won a prize for perfect attendance.
In the park, you can see various plants like lilies, sunflowers, and so on.
In the park, you can see various plants like lilies, sunflowers, and so on.
We must be prepared for climate change due to global warming.
We must be prepared for climate change due to global warming.
What sort of leader do you like, strict or gentle?
What sort of leader do you like, strict or gentle?
Do you have a bit of time to talk with me?
Do you have a bit of time to talk with me?
Never mind. It doesn't really matter.
Never mind. It doesn't really matter.
Make a sentence with 10 words.
Make a sentence with 10 words.
After dinner, she took the plates to the kitchen.
After dinner, she took the plates to the kitchen.
What is the American spelling of harbor?
What is the American spelling of harbor?
The shape of this room is square.
The shape of this room is square.
This flower smells sweet.
This flower smells sweet.
Stay awake until midnight.
Stay awake until midnight.
Work hard, and you will succeed in the test.
Work hard, and you will succeed in the test.
If you have a question, raise your hand.
If you have a question, raise your hand.
Try this exercise to test your spelling.
Try this exercise to test your spelling.
We must try not to destroy nature.
We must try not to destroy nature.
I belong to the baseball club.
I belong to the baseball club.
I want to invent a good medicine for all viruses.
I want to invent a good medicine for all viruses.
This question is too difficult for me to solve.
This question is too difficult for me to solve.
I hurt my leg while playing soccer.
I hurt my leg while playing soccer.
Please boil water for tea.
Please boil water for tea.
My mother showed me how to bake a cake.
My mother showed me how to bake a cake.
I want to shake hands with that singer.
I want to shake hands with that singer.
The wind is blowing gently.
The wind is blowing gently.
I'm ashamed because I was late for school today.
I'm ashamed because I was late for school today.
I like his mother because she is so gentle.
I like his mother because she is so gentle.
This road is flat and easy to walk along.
This road is flat and easy to walk along.
It's very noisy, so I can't sleep.
It's very noisy, so I can't sleep.
On Christmas Eve, we sang Silent Night, Holy Night.
On Christmas Eve, we sang Silent Night, Holy Night.
This car looks really modern because it uses very new technologies.
This car looks really modern because it uses very new technologies.
She doesn't want to work because she is lazy.
She doesn't want to work because she is lazy.
John is so brave that he saved the boy from fire.
John is so brave that he saved the boy from fire.
Are you okay? You look pale.
Are you okay? You look pale.
It's so funny that it makes me laugh out loud.
It's so funny that it makes me laugh out loud.
It's 11 o'clock in the evening. Aren't you sleepy?
It's 11 o'clock in the evening. Aren't you sleepy?
Let's go out when the sea becomes calm.
Let's go out when the sea becomes calm.
Japan is tiny compared to the United States.
Japan is tiny compared to the United States.
Junichiro Tanizaki was born in central Tokyo.
Junichiro Tanizaki was born in central Tokyo.
Japanese ashibori is a wet hand towel.
Japanese ashibori is a wet hand towel.
Green tea is a common drink in Japan.
Green tea is a common drink in Japan.
He is certain to succeed because he has worked very hard.
He is certain to succeed because he has worked very hard.
It is wrong to tell a lie.
It is wrong to tell a lie.
She didn't wear a coat although it was snowing.
She didn't wear a coat although it was snowing.
No one was wearing a mask besides him.
No one was wearing a mask besides him.
We want a society where smiling faces are everywhere.
We want a society where smiling faces are everywhere.
His pronunciation is not the best, but it's pretty good.
His pronunciation is not the best, but it's pretty good.
This song is beautiful. You'll surely like it.
This song is beautiful. You'll surely like it.
Could I use your pencil? Certainly.
Could I use your pencil? Certainly.
The weather is mild today. It's neither hot nor cold.
The weather is mild today. It's neither hot nor cold.
It was sunny until a few minutes ago, but it suddenly began to rain.
It was sunny until a few minutes ago, but it suddenly began to rain.
Please walk ahead of me, and I will follow you.
Please walk ahead of me, and I will follow you.
It's almost time to go home.
It's almost time to go home.
Yes, he is my brother indeed.
Yes, he is my brother indeed.
I don't want to share a room with anyone else.
I don't want to share a room with anyone else.
Hanako hasn't arrived yet, but let's go anyway.
Hanako hasn't arrived yet, but let's go anyway.
She patted her son's head gently.
She patted her son's head gently.
Judging by the storm clouds, it will probably rain soon.
Judging by the storm clouds, it will probably rain soon.
Don't ask the same question twice.
Don't ask the same question twice.
She recently finished elementary school and will enter a junior high school soon.
She recently finished elementary school and will enter a junior high school soon.
I started learning English when I was quite young.
I started learning English when I was quite young.
I don't know him, but perhaps John does.
I don't know him, but perhaps John does.
The students are quietly listening to the teacher.
The students are quietly listening to the teacher.
I stayed in California for a whole week from July 1st to July 8th.
I stayed in California for a whole week from July 1st to July 8th.
My aunt, who is my father's sister, is coming tomorrow.
My aunt, who is my father's sister, is coming tomorrow.
I asked the shop clerk how much that computer is.
I asked the shop clerk how much that computer is.
I prayed for world peace at church.
I prayed for world peace at church.
I was born in a small village with 200 people.
I was born in a small village with 200 people.
A beautiful picture is hanging on the wall of his office.
A beautiful picture is hanging on the wall of his office.